Hello everyone, it's Halloween Heartthrob, and today I'll be working on a Fairy K girl. Not last video, but like second to last custom, I made a Fairy K boy, and you guys seem to really like him, so I thought, why not make a girl? Now, my original plan was to make a Fairy K girl, so I kinda had an idea for her already. Now, the clothing I didn't exactly envision, I kind of made it up as I went because I got inspired by this like Pinterest post because of a bunny, but we'll get to that when we get to the clothing. So I started out with a light brown outline of the eyes. Now, I tried to make her look semi-Korean-esque because she's supposed to be David, my original boy's stepsister. Maybe the mother is Korean and she remarried to an American man, so she's blonde. Well, I tried anyways, so she kind of looks it. She'd probably look a lot more Korean if I gave her brown hair. But the apple white, which I believe the apple white is the Wonderland one? I don't remember what line that was called. I'm not super knowledgeable about the Ever After High lines, but it was the one where they went to Wonderland and they had those giant crazy outfits. Now, I'm kind of sad because talking about that makes me realize I'm missing a clip where I show you where I wipe off the face and start drawing on the new face, but as you can see, you haven't really missed much. So right now I am putting on the pastels for the eye makeup. Now I wanted this to be really light, and I am still not good with makeup, but I am trying to persevere. The only way you get better is to practice. So I wanted to make a light powdery blue and pink. When I looked up inspiration pictures, it seemed to be the colors that were most prominent were pink, blue, and lavender, so I tried to add a little bit of those. They still came out a little bit darker than I wanted, but meh, I like it anyways. Now I'm starting to darken everything up. I also did some blushing on the nose, cheeks, and lips. For the lips, I really wanted to do that bitten look that I see a lot of Asian women have. Even in America they do it, but it's more prominent in Asian fashion that I've seen, and it's really, really pretty, but I don't think I'm still yet well enough to do makeup to be able to pull off that look. I probably should practice a little bit, but you know. For the rest of the face up, I also added some white for the eyes as well as blue for the color. I added eyebrows, which is just a mixture of yellow and a little bit of brown so they're not super stark yellow. I'm running a little bit low on sealant, so I'm trying to do as much as I can on this layer of the face up. I've already sprayed the doll with MSC twice, so once for the initial and then another time for the pastel, but now I'm just trying to layer as much as I can, again to save on sealant. And now the tedious back and forth process of me trying to get the gradient effect. I wanted to do a light blue in the center fading out to a dark blue. Now on one of the eyes it looks a little bit off, but later on I fixed that and you can't really tell after that. And then I finish off the eyes with a little white dot for an eye shine. I believe I do this on the lips as well, but I do it with a white watercolored pencil. Now with a lot of the Fairy K makeup and faces that I've seen, a lot of people do the band-aids, but I felt like that was a little bit too harsh. I really wanted to keep her face as sweet and innocent as possible, so I added just a little tiny heart on the side of her eye. Now on to arguably my most favorite part of the creative process, making the clothes. First you sew with some pink fuzzy fabric to make the cropped jacket, then you see a sketch where I show you the bunny romper slash overall thing. I decided to use a pink and white striped fabric because it just seemed like the sweetest color combination. I also have this fabric in a mint and white. Maybe for a different custom. Maybe I'll make a third Fairy K custom, because I really like this. But I'll probably do like some sort of Lolita-esque. Who knows? I don't know. But now, bam, we're finished! and it's a cute little bunny. I painted a face on it using some fabric paint. I used a snap for a closure and added a little cotton ball for the bunny tail. And now for the undershirt. I really like how this shirt came out. I added lots of ribbon and lace and little tiny seed beads as buttons. Now I made it a slight bit too small, so I had to use hook and eye for closures, but that didn't really bother me because I feel like it made it a little bit more form-fitted to the body. Off to the side I have the cropped fuzzy pink jacket as well as the cute little bunny romper all finished. And as a last minute thing, I decided to make some stockings. Now I've gotten a lot more comfortable making these. That, and I also have a lot more stretchy fabric, so I can make more. I really want to start making tights because I feel like I've finally gotten comfortable making thigh highs. And I've decided I'm never going to make shoes ever again because I've tried to make shoes again for this custom and I still hate it. Maybe with more practice, but definitely later on. So I took these really cute cupcake shoes from a CA Cupid and painted them, and I also made her a little bracelet. Just something simple, because I didn't want to over-decorate her. And of course, no custom is finished without something failing. Now I really wanted to make her this really cute beret, so I made a little circle pattern and I sewed it all together and then cut the middle of it. But it didn't really turn out the way I wanted it. It was slightly too small and I really didn't feel like making it again. And plus when I tried it on her, it didn't really look like it fit. So I put it on a Barbie and we're all finished. And I mean Barbie as in Barbie doll, not barbecue.